I'm anxious because here we are, we're leading up into the fall, and we're pushing, too many boulders up a hill. Yeah. I guess, Kelley, you have a young fledgling church that you're working with. You're doing some great work. Tell me something about your fall.
Oh goodness, well, we are getting ready to launch an all-church study that begins next week. We're doing Hugh Halter's Flesh, and at the same time we're relaunching our whole group structure for our church. Then we're moving into a generosity initiative, and then we're into Advent. So I don't know about the rest of you, but this particular season in church communication feels a little crazy-making. And so I'm just now beginning to implement some of the strategies that I kind of go back to the basics. Okay, what is a communication plan? How do I implement it? What are the best ways to make sure I'm sharing the right information through the right channels? How am I making sure that I'm prioritizing my audience rather than what I want to share, making sure that I'm prioritizing what they might need from me? So it's just a little nuts right now, to be honest with you, but I think that's the reality of church communications. And we're excited to share really practical tips like we've been talking about at CertLab about how do you balance all of that? How do you keep all those balls in the air without things falling down? Did that answer your question, Mark? I'm sorry.
It did. In fact, I mean, Gerry, I know I've heard you talk about balance before. And, I mean, how are you keeping your life balanced right now?
Well, I honestly had a conversation with our executive pastor just about a week and a half ago where I walked into his office with a list of things that we're working on, and I said, what do you want to take off the plate? What is it that is not as important to you? Here's all the things that are being requested, 3 pages of projects coming due in the next 6 to 8 weeks. And when you look at single line spaced, that's a lot of projects. What is it? And I proposed several items that I felt needed to come off the list. And he said, well, maybe we need to hire someone. And I smiled. And I said, hey, you're looking at a guy that's smiling right now because I'm not mentioning hiring someone. You're mentioning hiring someone. So I'm excited about that. So if that's what we need to do, I'm fine with keeping some things on the plate.